Hello once again, it's Cynthia Peace Talks, and I'm excited today to be here once again just to talk about peace. And in the last video, we discussed about peace for our nation and what are the attitudes that we need to ensure that we all have a peaceful society. So today, I thought about peace being something that every single person should have. Now, if you think about circumstances of life, life throws at us all kinds of circumstances, all kinds of issues, all kinds of challenges, and you have to make a decision to stay peaceful. Now, it just hit me this morning that, who should be the most worried person? I was asking myself that interesting question, who should be the most worried person? And I thought, could it be mothers worried for their children? Could it be spouses worried for their spouses? Could it be people worried for their sick people? Or they themselves worried for their sickness or illness? Or could it be people wondering what to eat next? But then it hit me that the person who has the right to be the most worried is actually God. He should be the most worried because he's worrying for his children. He's there seeing people killing one another. He's there seeing his people suffer, his children suffer, as in he sees all kinds of things. He's there seeing us fight. He should be worried about everything that happens in this world. And yet, he's the most peaceful being. He's the one who contains all the peace. He is peace himself. So what does that tell us? That despite what happens around, despite what he sees, despite what he witnesses us doing to one another, or despite when he sees us suffering because of all these kind of issues, why is it that he's able to remain peaceful? Because he is God. But then, how about us then, that despite what is happening around us, despite our financial challenges, all kinds of these issues that we have around us, why is it that we should remain peaceful? We have to have the peace of God. And that peace then does not depend on our circumstances. It's not there, it's not a peace that is there when things are good and is completely absent when things are bad. That's not the kind of peace. It is a peace that is sustainable. It is a peace that is stable. It is a peace that is always there. And that peace is what is actually defined in Scripture as that which surpasses human understanding, which means that I don't understand why you're peaceful and you're going through all these circumstances, but because you have the peace of God, then it's not explained by your personal circumstances. And I would wish that all of us would come to a place that though we are going through different circumstances, though we are going through lack, though we are going through difficulty, we are going through oppressive circumstances, that we are still able to come to a point of peace within our hearts, and that peace should be peace coming from God, to say that I don't understand what's happening to me right now. I may not be able to figure it all out, but I am able to stay in a place of trusting that God is in charge of all the things that happen in my life, and that he will take me through what I'm going through. And that problem that I am in will not last, that I'll be out of it. And when I'm out of it, then I'll be able to demonstrate strength because I have surpassed that challenge. So I'd wish you to have peace despite your circumstances. I'd wish you to be strong and be stable despite what you're going through, because that peace will come from God. So do not look for your own strength as you try to figure out your circumstances, trying to add up one to the other. You may never make sense out of it. But you can trust God today And I wish you peace in your heart. I wish you strength in your heart. And have a good time. I wish to see your comments later in this section. I would like to hear your view. I'd like to hear how you're keeping yourself peaceful despite what you're going through. And see you next time. Thank you very much and goodbye.